What's good, guys, and welcome back to All United PNG. My name is Nims, and today I'll be giving you my prediction on the Premier League table. So today, guys, I'll just be going through with you who I think will be getting relegated, who I think will finish in the top six and get Europa League, who I think will finish in the top four and get Champions League. Fortunately, we already know who's going to win, who's going to win the league this season. So we don't need to talk too much about them. So let's get into it. All right, so for me, I think the three clubs I think that'll be getting relegated this season are Aston Villa, Norwich, and West Ham. Now, their form leading into the break wasn't that great. I just think Aston Villa and Norwich are definitely going to be getting relegated, just off form and points alone. I put West Ham in the relegation zone because that I just feel that the squad definitely doesn't have what it takes, and they weren't really on a good run of form before the break anyway. So I definitely think they're going to swap out with Bournemouth, and West Ham's going to go down. So those three clubs, Aston Villa, Norwich, and West Ham, for me, will be relegated this season. Let me know in the comments if you think otherwise, and if you think there should be other clubs instead of the ones I just said. All right. So moving up, I put Southampton in 17th, Brighton and Bournemouth, the next three. I just think Southampton, they were currently in 14th, but I think they'll drop down. Yet again, I just don't think the squad has what it takes. Especially coming back from the restart, it's going to take them a while to, get their feet back. And the first three matches are very important. Even though Southampton has Norwich, Watford, and Arsenal, I just don't think that they will, they'll make the most of, or they'll take the most points out of that. So I see them sitting at 17th. And I see Brighton sitting in 16th, just above Southampton. So I put them one spot down from where they are originally. I just feel that they have a really good side and they had a really good run, but I just don't think the players they have in the side are as good. They're not as, no disrespect to the team, but I just don't think that they're quality players in the side. They had a lot of chances to win matches and go ahead, but just the quality at the end of the game really didn't help them. So I think they're going to finish in 16th spot. I think Bournemouth is going to finish in 15th, just because I think Eddie Howe is such a great coach, and they've got great players and a great team, and I think they will fight. It'll be scrappy, but they'll get through. The next two fixtures they have is against Crystal Palace, Wolves, and Newcastle, and I definitely expect them to get some points out of that one and push themselves up. Now, above those guys at 14, I had Watford sitting there. Even though their form as well was a bit shaky before the break, I think that Nigel Pearson will definitely get the team back on track. The former Leicester boss has done really, really well since taking over, and I think that towards this last run of the Premier League, I reckon Watford can definitely push themselves high up the table, finishing in 15th spot. Now, that was that. In 13th spot, I had Newcastle. I think that they're going to maintain this number 13th spot. I just think Steve Bruce is just going to, go back to what he's been doing before the break, and I think they're just going to maintain that sort of run of form. In 12th, I put Crystal Palace down because I think Everton and Carlo Ancelotti will leapfrog them. Now, in the number 10 spot, I've actually got Everton in number 10, and I've moved Crystal Palace down to number 12 and Burnley to sit in 11th spot. I just don't think Burnley will have the legs to maintain number 10 position, and I think Everton are looking really strong, and I think that they will definitely have a push for that top 10. All right, now we go into the top 9. We have Arsenal, Tottenham, and Chelsea. So I think Arsenal definitely going to stay in that number 9 spot. I know it's a bit harsh to say, but I'm no Gunner fan. I don't like the Gunners, and I'm just going to leave them where they are. I think Tottenham will be strong enough to leapfrog Sheffield and push Sheff back into 8th spot, and Tottenham will take the 7th spot. I think Wolves will stay where they are. So guys, please let me know what you guys think of where I'm putting all these clubs in. Now, this is just how I feel. This is just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. You know, if they're in other spots, I'd love to hear. You know, and what I'd love to know what you think. Yeah. So I think Wolves will stay number six. Moving to fifth spot, I think. You know, I honestly think that United, even though we're 8 points behind Leicester, I think that with the players we have coming back from injury, with the squad that we have, the depth that we have, I think that United really, really have a good chance to, you know, make up those 8 points and really make a claim for third place. So I'm going to go Leicester down to fifth. Now, the reason being, I just don't feel that Leicester have the depth in their squad, the number of players, and I just don't think that they'll get back into that form as quickly as they think they would. You know, the form that they were in before the break. So I just think Leicester will take a while to get back onto their feet, and I'm gonna say United to claim that third spot. Leicester down to fifth. Chelsea are probably gonna be our biggest challenges for the third spot. But I just feel that they don't have that cutting edge. They don't have that just that winning mentality, and that they don't have that spark to win games just like Man United do. Now, I may be wrong. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, guys. But I think United to finish in third spot, Chelsea fourth, and Leicester fifth. Now, with the big guns up the top, yep, you know, it's going to be... I don't think Man City will have a chance, you know, to catch Liverpool. And, you know, that's to say, you know, we don't even know if, you know, City will hit the ground running, you know. But, you know, like I said at the start, guys, the first three matches back are going to be very, very crucial. And, you know, things can change dramatically. You know, we have 9 games in a month. That's a lot. You know, that's a lot of stress and pain on the players. They're going to be fatigued. You know, stamina's going to be really low. So it's going to be a really open playing field. And it'll be interesting to see where teams do actually end up at the end of the season. But that's what I thought, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd be more than happy to hear. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. And that was it for this video. Make sure to follow me on my Facebook, on my Instagram, and my Twitter, guys. And yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think, guys. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.